Hi, this is Savage Fighters tutorial. This is how to play the game Savage Fighters. This is select your own adventure comic book game. Each player with a book of their own will battle against other players with their own book. Only need 2 players to play the game. However, you can have as many players as you like, as long as you have your own character book. When the game begins, all players will start on page 1 fighter stance. Whoever's turn it is will pick another player at the table, and both players will be the active player to choose an action. In a 2-player game, both players will always be the active player. And this mock battle situation is demonstrating a 2-player game. So as you can see, both the sorcerer and the paladin are the characters being used for this mock battle. The choices that each player will have is hidden. And when you make a choice, you do it secretly and you go to the page secretly that you're choosing. So in this situation, the sorcerer is picking Darkshot and the paladin is using Counterspell. So they had picked those pages and went there secretly, and when they're both ready, they reveal what they chose. So obviously the sorcerer tried to shoot the paladin with some dark magic, and the paladin countered that spell and made it fizzle. It didn't happen. So no damage is dealt. So now they pick from the new list of actions on where to go next. So next, the sorcerer uses Darkshot once again. This is a slightly more powerful version. And then the paladin chooses to dodge. The paladin chooses to dodge backwards. As you can see, when he dodged, he chose to go backwards. When you dodge, there's different directions you can dodge in. There's backwards, there's sideways, there's low, and there's also high for flying characters. As you can see, the Darkshot has a caveat. If the person dodges backwards, it still hits them. So the paladin ended up taking some damage. Now for the next action. The sorcerer uses Dark Blast, which is a very powerful spell. 10 damage. And the paladin uses Nova. Holy Nova, which hits all other players for 3 damage. So the sorcerer is taking 3 damage, and if there were more players at the table, all the other players would also take damage in this time. And this action cannot be blocked or dodged, so the sorcerer had tried to negate it through a block or a dodge. It still wouldn't have happened. It still would have hit the sorcerer. So the sorcerer took 3 damage, and the paladin took 10 damage. A lot of damage there. But as you can see, the sorcerer's next action is fighter stance. Usually when a player does a large action, there's a recovery turn. In this situation, the sorcerer is going back to fighter stance as their next action. Do not reveal it when you're in this situation, because you're a sitting duck. So the paladin is going to take the advantage and use Holy Light on the sorcerer, doing some more damage for free shot. Next, the paladin uses Holy Blast, and the sorcerer uses Staff Strike. Both are taking damage. Now, the sorcerer is 1 hit away from winning the game, and the paladin only can use fighter stance next, so it makes for an easy win now. Sorcerer uses Darkshot 1 last time and wins the game. And this is how you play the game Savage Fighters. Thanks for watching.